Hey everyone, Iron Spider-Man here with another comic book related video. This one's going to be a little different than what I normally do. I was feeling like I needed an art project to take up some time. So, browsing YouTube, I was starting to look at like what some people do for like cosplays, especially Spider-Man cosplays. Now, I am not a cosplayer whatsoever. I've never gone to a convention and wearing a costume, anything like that. This is also sort of like the first anything I've really made. And if you haven't guessed it by now, or if you read the title of the video, it's web shooters. And, you know, above everything else, I'm a Spider-Man guy. So I started just taking ideas all around, and I thought I would make, quote unquote, a web shooter device and something I would make my own so it have a little bit more meaning. Now, the web shooter design I guess I went off of was Tom Holland's Spider-Man Homecoming, the homemade web shooters, which, if you've seen any of my previous videos where I talk about that, I don't care for Tom Holland, I don't care for his movies, but the web shooter design was unique. I do kind of like it, and I thought, why not make it myself? So I actually already have one made that I'll show you the finished product. But I'm going to show you like the setup and some of the things I had to learn in order doing this. So these are all the materials pretty much that you will need to make this, and I'll go through everything. So we'll start with this. So this is just, an Under Armour wristband, red. You can get this on Amazon for $7. It's a 2-pack, which the other one, is already being used. I got a 2-pack of door hinges from Lowe's. These were, I think for both of them, $5, something like that. Reliabilt or something is my camera wants to focus, is the company. I got these. They're called draw hasps. Right here, I saved the packaging. National Hardware draw hasp, 2 3/4 zinc plated. I got these on Amazon. These were a little bit more expensive. They were like $9.50 a piece. So to get 8 of them, it's going to run you about $70, which is a little bit much. E6000 to glue it all together. I got a 2-pack for like $12. Nylon webbing strap, this is called. I think it's supposed to be for like backpacks or just crafts in general, but that was $5.68 for like 10 yards, way more than I needed. And it's solid rubber cord tubing. That's like, again, 10 feet worth, which way more than I need, but that was like $8. So altogether, this project could be about $100, maybe a little bit over $100 to accomplish. I almost said fully functional. 2 web shooters. Obviously, these are not functional. It's just pieces slapped together to make it look good. So I will go through sort of like the layout process. So had the wristband. Also, I don't think I mentioned these door hinges. I think like the typical size is 3.5. These are 3 inches. Probably could have even done like the slightest size smaller, but these will, I think, work best. So the reason I say, because like when you line it up, it overlaps a little bit on each end, which is fine. It's not really a big deal, especially like when you're wearing it, you don't notice it. But yeah, so the band, the door hinge. The other thing I noticed too, like for this, I don't know why, this piece is just like a separate thing. I had to like hold this in place and E6000 that, and then it stuck, so like it wouldn't fall off. And then you glue those two to there like that. These were already pre-cut. What I did, I just slipped them through the holes in the door hinge here. and then, you know, glued them on the back end, which will just be reinforced when they're glued onto the wristband. Then I took straps of this. I did it a little bit over, like I lapped it over the like the wristband to inside and glued that on, or I glued these pieces on to this and then glued them on till I flipped this over and just did 2 there. So all in all, what you should come up with when all said and done is this. And see how I overlap that there. I also just drew that on the Sharpie being like the nozzle. But yeah, so this is, and it's pretty sturdy. These come up pretty quickly, or pretty easily, I guess I should say. Here, I'll put it on my wrist just to show you. Yeah, it's already doing it on the back side. But yeah, like, I think that came out pretty well. Blip. I do like that these open, because it can kind of be like, oh, inserting the web cartridge. I think I'm going to put like sticky tack or something, like maybe within the walls here, just to keep it a little like stickier to, so it doesn't come up. I mean, just like that, you put your arm down and they just come right open. I kind of liked this though, kind of like on the backside, like what if you like flick it down kind of, then you got like, you know, I don't know, like a sight or a range, like maybe that's where the impact webbing is or something. But yeah, I don't know, pretty neat. Again, this didn't even take me this long. You can knock this out. It's like a 1 or 2 day project. I have 2 jobs, and it took me about a week just to organize around all of that. But yeah, it was actually pretty fun. These two, like if you flick them hard enough, like you can just keep them like staying there. And then you can make those like kind of sights or something. I don't know. I like just messing around with stuff like this. So, but yeah, like, I don't know. Also, too, this could be like, oh, I need to, you know, reload, and then just put those down. But yeah, just really fun project. I thought I would share if anyone is in the mood for a project, a cheap project. Again, well, not super cheap. It's $100. It's not like it's gonna break the bank, but you could use it for cosplay. You could use it just for me, like for fun. I'm honestly, after I build the second one, I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, like maybe display it or something. I'm not really sure. Because again, it's not like I'm going to be using them for anything in particular. Like maybe I could get a little stand or something. And I think I got to get sticky tack though, especially because, I mean, so those are closed. I just, you know, you flip them upside down and they're already coming apart. Not apart, just down, which is a little annoying. You can see a little glue run off. But yeah, I think these came out pretty well. I tried to use as many reference photos from the movie I could. There's not a ton online, but yeah, just a neat little project I thought I would share. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe is there like anything I could do to improve it, or something I could have done, or materials I could have used instead. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video.